bit of a mix of both. For example, this fire station off to your right, that's brand new to the Metro sets. That was not here before the fire. That actually is a complete structure, so technically that's a practical set. Off to your left, the courthouse itself, that's a facade, that's a false front. If you were to go on the other side of the set, you'd see it's what would be an incomplete structure. Sometimes we'll build just the front and the sides of the set. In case you're wondering what happened to the clock up above, it's in storage. This area has changed quite a bit since the last Back to the Future movie filmed here over 20 years ago. Most recently became the small town center of Grandview for the hit TV series Ghost Whisperer, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt. Filmed for the final episode of season 4, which filmed right back there. Everyone get ready, we're going into New York. Welcome to New York Street, our Metro sets. It's like we brought 34th Street, New York City, right here to Southern California. This is our Broadway theater district. We have different theater facades. Each facade represents a different time period. The sets are now 50 feet taller from what they previously were. That extra 50 feet on the top of each set represents a couple extra stories with the right camera lens and camera angle. Last year, the movie Amazing Spider-Man filmed here, starring Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. That movie will be in theaters on July 3rd, 2012. These sets were used a couple of weeks ago for an episode of Chuck Friday nights on NBC, and several years ago, the sets were used for the first Transformers film starring Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox. Be sure to get that celebrity annual pass. Come back and visit us for Transformers The Ride in 3D, scheduled to open May 2012. Comedian Jimmy Fallon, he was here having some fun. Watch this.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's got mugged over there? An old woman, tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Right, everybody, we're going to take it to King Kong. Here's Academy Award-winning director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker.
Action!
I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up an adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Yeah!
The Universal tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife at Skull Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skull Island.